Sam?
We appear to have 3 empty slots. So let's get those filled up so we can get on with today's operation.
I'm
here, don't worry.
come here.
Oh,
I mean,
wait.
is it okay if I rejoin? I'm under the wrong name.
It's
Oh.
okay.
It's
It
fine.
doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter at this point.
Oh,
Yeah,
Liru, is Bloodwing there?
No, she's working upstairs. Why?
Damn. Okay. Well, because you're sick, so you shouldn't really be talking to not strain your voice. Have her do the entire stream.
Well,
Oh.
she's working though, and she's also sick, so...
Oh, goddamn, man. Why'd you have to...
Oh wow, it's one of those situations.
Yeah, everybody's sick in the house. Yeah, that's shitty.
Can someone poke Sam?
Chicken noodle soup.
Yep, I'm here. Hello.
Oh, you could just
Take a
check it.
slot.
Get your slot, Sam. You sanctimonious son of a bitch.
God
damn it, Bobby.
Not yet. Someone poke Mac as well because we still need a drive. Oh wait, Max is here. So who are we missing?
Here's the thing. He was actually a really good dad in that show.
What?
He was.
Wait, what?
Hold
He was a
on.
good dad
the
to Bobby
fuck,
Hill.
yeah.
100%. Hank Hill was a good fucking
okay,
dad.
break. We're missing one person that's in this team speak that's not on the server, so where are they?
TVS is not in it.
So who?
Yes, are you a slot or a reserve?
I'm slotted.
We're missing Arkson.
No, Arxon's
No,
in there.
he's as
still here,
Carnosaur, Arkson, but alright, so what's
Oh, my bad.
who are we missing?
Is Angel
Is
in?
Devious.
Devious?
Which
we
Devious,
are
which slot did you
missing-
have?
He's
Oh, we're not missing anybody.
No, we're missing.
We are
Wait,
Do
you
you
missing.
have
not
everybody
see
that's
the
on the
empty
dock.
slot in Merkava Tank Platoon 1? Chat, please.
There's
Devious.
one.
Break.
We need one driver.
Great.
Devious, what's your ETA?
As soon as I can get my armor working properly, I'll be in.
Okay, do you have a rough ETA for that?
For some reason, I don't even see the server.
Direct connect.
Well, that is what I'm doing.
Then make sure you don't have any spaces in the IP or the port. Type it out manually if you need to. While he figures that out, Mac, if he can't get in within the next 5 to 10 minutes, I guess you'll solo crew until he can get on. Otherwise, I'm going to push us to map and start going over the reef. Again, thank you
Devious.
for bearing with me since I'm sick. But we're going to have a fun little operation.
Davey, if you're still having issues, try relogging into your Steam itself. It might have kicked you out and you can't get into any servers yet.
That can be verified if he can't find any servers on his recent tab. But if he sees servers, then he's just putting things in improperly.
I'm seeing all of my regular servers, not Liru server right now.
Well, everyone else in this channel is in the server, so I don't know what to tell you, broski.
I know.
Damn. Okay.
Alright, so here's the deal. We're going to basically be continuing off where we left off in the previous mission. This isn't counting as a training op, though. This is just a fun armor op. I've got 2 lines of tanks here, 1 line of tanks there. Respawn vehicles in front, and then we got a UGV down. Over on the airbase, there are 2 UAVs. If you need to do any triple R with them, you'll have to land them by the triple R vehicle. I'm sure the drone operators will have a fun time figuring that one out. Regardless, you're basically going up the dotted route and then assaulting the Jazeera oil refinery with the attempt of taking the position between your spawn point and that area up there. There's plenty of stuff down. And otherwise, that's pretty much the operation. Are there any questions?
Negative.
Okay, enemies, do they start more or less once we get onto the main island or once we pass the highway?
Once you pass the bridge. expect enemy.
Okay.
Obviously, there's not going to be anything down to spawn camp you immediately, but
Civvy traffic
don't expect
and
any.
IEDs
IEDs, don't expect any.
and civvy
Enemy-
traffic.
I've
You
said
said
to
none.
Civi, none.
Okay.
Enemy air assets, helos or fast movers?
None, because you don't have any real AAA to deal with that, so don't worry about it.
Respawns and rearming of vehicles, how's that done?
Command Vic is a triple R Vic. It's also a respawn Vic. In the event that a vehicle gets destroyed, just move to the Command Vic, and I will eventually bring a spare tank up to the Command Vic.
Okay.
Repair can be done without repair tool?
Yep. It's the same settings that all training ops have been done with.
Infinite life, right? Just...
Yep.
Okay, oil refinery. Do we have to keep collateral down or level it if we have to?
I would keep collateral down, because otherwise there might be some explosive results. It's a capture the area, not destroy the area objective. Any other questions? Alright, pushing through. Alright. Oh, god damn it. I forgot the Zeus module. Because it's not even letting me ping. I should be able to override though. Yep. There we go. I hate it when I make that mistake.
Long range check.
We check.
Long range check.
At least I don't have to restart the mission anymore. This is Ion 50.
Ground command to all drivers. Can I have a check? Do you have laser designators in your binos?
I don't think they have any laser designated ordnance. Yeah, there's no ATGMs for laser designation, so that shouldn't be an issue. I think they're also asking if there's laser designators for the sake of why is there something cooking off up here? What? I see.
No, we did not.
The angles are being weird on the spawning of some of this stuff. That's really weird. And they're partially spawning in the ground too. What on earth? I can't catch a break even when I'm sick. Good golly gee willikers. I don't know why the standard tank units would need laser designation, but at this point, it's whatever. Yeah, so I have no idea why some of these spawns are being... What are you doing?
Okay, long range check. Platoon 1 command, check in.
This is Platoon 1, Tank 2.
There we go.
Apparently has problems with his team speak at the moment. He's fixing it.
Okay, Platoon 2 command, check in, please.
See what I mean? Like, I've never seen this before. Where the physics are just being bonkers.
Platoon 2 I see. He's here. He's just having an issue with his long range.
Roger, if he doesn't feel comfortable enough to be on the radio, get somebody else to set it up.
Like, I've never seen
Ground command to high command.
Send message.
Are we free to step, or we got to wait for any more?
You're free to step off. What is Karn doing? I think it's 343, but
Ground command to all vehicles. Move past. I'm waiting for 2IC for the drone problem. Get on the other side of the bridge. Hold position facing north. All tanks clear to step.
There's platoon 2, copy.
just gonna do a quick inspection of the remaining vehicles here. Make sure nothing else is being super weird on the physics side. Because that was something. Ghost physics on the server side, but when I put the units on client side, because when you have any units that pre-put anything down, they're controlled server side, but I think that's fine. It was just, I guess, rendering some really wonky terrain on the server side, but still, that was a weird one.
Hey, Risen, real quick, do you want us to cross the bridge or hold at an intersection?
Cross the bridge.
Copy.
Weird. But what can you do, you know? Anyway, how are you all doing? Please pardon my voice. I'm a bit under the weather.
That happens, so everybody keep your eyes open for the sides and up.
I think, we've got 2 platoons of tanks here. They're deploying one of them. You got the command pick right there. They're waiting to get in line there. I'm just hoping they don't ram into each other and cause an ARMA incident early on, but we'll see how the Markavas do today. They're pretty well armored, so I'm doubting there's going to be anything super significant. But we'll see how things go. Yeah, I've got people asking me to get into Reforger, but there's just so much. Oh, there's so much I gotta do. It's never ending. And then, of course, when I get close to actually...
Hey, listen, this is platoon 2.
Getting close to finishing stuff up.
He's just having some stuff.
Body's like, nope, time to get sick. Oh, well. Alright, I'm gonna lower my add-on distance here just a little bit.
To 1st and 2nd platoon. Follow the drone, distance 250 meters. If it gets engaged, fire back. Stay on the road. Long contact is made. I want you to split echelon left and right of the drone.
That has somehow made my frames worse for a second before better.
Platoon 1, I want you on the right side. Platoon 2, I want you on the left side. Roll out.
I'm pretty sure I had a 10-kilometer render distance, which is why I was being a little framey there, but...
What is that for platoon 1 at?
We are staying on 60.
Okay.
Hearing some crackling as well.
Also, ground forces, be advised, friendly sentinel in the air. We are going, my 2IC is going to do full recon. If I call you to stop, you stop. Get in defensive positions.
Alright, so with any armor up, I like to jack everything up with the exception of accuracy. I keep that low because I'm relying on volume of fire with the AI rather than the players where it's, you know, a quality versus quantity argument. So I've got some stuff on the sides. I can also bring in more armor from the far areas here. What I will start deploying... Didn't mean to drag glitch that, but whatever.
Got RPG gunners we're engaging.
This is ground to ground forces. 4 times BMP is crossing the ridge. Direct front. Line up, engage.
There definitely is something weird going on with the physics up on that area, that's for sure. Alright, SPG-9 starting to open up.
Correction, 323, you should see them.
And that vehicle cooks off and destroys all the infantry. Alright, so got a multitude of MTLBs with a 73mm cannon engaging. It'll do only minor damage to the Merkabas, but again, it's meant to be a bit more of a warm-up. What we're also testing is to see, since we tried some armor ops in the past, I'm trying to see as a baseline if, like, what was causing those frame issues. I honestly think it's Beketov itself, though. Just in its age with how technology's advanced since Beketov's such an old map, it's just been causing issues.
Do have ATGMs mounted, so keep mobile if you find them.
And also the MTLBs don't have the ATGMs. If they were the BMP, they would have to worry about that missile threat, but no, these guys just have the cannon. So the one on the road was spotted, another one just got splashed. But we'll be bringing in ATGMs on the second half. This will probably be a 60-minute operation at the maximum, so I don't know. Again, it'll get us back into doing some armor ops. I want to bring back armor here and there.
Engage is moving.
But now I begin the AT assault.
Ground to ground forces, be advised, maybe 2 more in ambush or they may be dead. We cannot confirm this time, so watch yourself.
Yeah, so now I have a tank tracking. This is why I gave them UAVs to scout, but like I said, they're just going to take flanking fire now, so this will be interesting. That was a hit on his left side. Plates on the left just got activated. You can see that darkened spot. They have no idea where they got hit from. You can see they're switching to HE to deal with these infantry groups here. I can now try to charge. We've got RPGs going out.
Ash, that's not right.
Roger that. If they have to, get mobile, find positions.
We need to see them keep better formations here. We got JZ running up ahead, triggering everything. That's also why I set up certain positions like these. Because anyone that charges ahead is going to trigger all the traps and be forced to slow down anyhow. Now we're going to send some World War II era T-34s down if they can get to where they need to. Pretty sure that was a miss, Payton.
Tanks, ridge line, 327 high.
And they're immediately getting blasted, which is good. Oh my god.
Ground all forces, if you've got infantry and they grouped up.
Alright, so the UGV got sniped and destroyed, so that's respawned back there. It's meant to basically be a bit of bait, and then they can, you know, hold position and bring it back if they need to. Yeah, no, I got infantry kind of, once they get past that ridge, I'm just going to despawn them because they're clearly falling back. I'll bring back World War II armor, since I think with Devil Demon starting next Monday with the new mod set, we'll definitely have the door open to bring in some more operations and more stuff over the weekend. Merkavas don't have a working trophy system, nope. The only trophy system I know of that exists in Arma 3 is the RHS one, which is just infinite. It's kind of funny, though. But yeah, basically, these guys, I gave them the UGV to work with and then 2 UAVs to also take off and utilize, so both of them can do stuff with 2 terminals if they wanted to.
Ground to all armor forces, push to the lower side.
Alright, looks like Devious finally found the server, so I'll teleport him up when he can get on.
Multiple vehicles coming towards us, move and engage as needed.
One copy.
Gonna set up some infantry to stage. Stick to the two-man team. That's the most bane I can get for my buck. Otherwise, you do hear the 34s returning fire. They've got a nice line here of tanks. And I can go ahead and delete those units. Just watching for the other red circle over there to put them up in, I believe, Mac Marine's tank. Because he's solo crewing right now. Also, the mission file, I got some progress to show you guys for, yeah, one of them just took a hit. But for the other one, so I'm probably going to push pay for pain back another week because I'm not going to be able to finish it while being sick like this. I want to at least put all my effort into the TOC file. And then there's a few other files I'll get scheduled and whatnot. It's just my schedule is going to be a little interesting. I might do something else in play for Saturday then, like one of our monthly files I like to put on. Let's bring those infantry forward. Okay, you got your gun disabled, so she's just gonna sit there, and then we've got another 55 on the side.
Alright, there's 234s and shit down.
34s can still disable the minor weaponry can still disable the turrets and whatnot.
That's fine, take your time if you have to.
Full squad on the hill northeast.
And again, we start with the easier stuff before we get to some of the harder
Put
stuff.
an HE shell will be easier than the guns. Good work, keep moving.
And then with this, I can start deleting all the stuff behind them. And the server will slowly start improving. Looks like they brought up the UGV. They might have automated it, though, and it might have gotten stuck on that bridge, because older maps tend to have that issue. And now I'm going to really start deploying a bunch of silly random shit. And try to create bottlenecks. Hey, Tarlin, what were you doing, man? Thanks for the raid. Pardon my voice, broski. I'm a little under the weather. But we're just trying to give a nice armor operation to dip our toes back in since we've been struggling with doing armor-based stuff because we've had a lot of weird technical difficulties with it, but I think we've pinned down to where the issues are. I'll be honest, my day only started like 2 hours ago before I finally woke up. But today's just a simple armor op with vanilla Markavas for the players. It's meant to be an IDF group, basically clearing out an oil rig. And there goes my T-55. Shark will be deploying the T-72s a little later. That'll be more past, once we get, you know, past this area. This is the second part, and then the third part's going to be over here. Why is something on fire? I'm going to assume it's on fire because it spawned into the ground, because, again, these assets are being really weird that they're spawning into the ground like that. I'm going to quickly check on the other rows back here and whatnot. We got some BMP2s, some BTR-80 Alphas back here as well, but we'll be stepping it up in a bit. I'll be transitioning to Pakistani military forces. And that's where we have some of our basic T-72s and whatnot as well. So again, as they move past, I'm just going to be deleting everything that gets bypassed here for the sake of frames. Looks like the 55s caused a bit of a stalling. One appears to have gotten flipped, which is even funnier, but yeah. And of course, we send the fodder in because it's funny. I do appreciate they are setting up some partial platoon formations of having, you know, 3 tanks forward and then the command tank probably on the rear. But now it's that little uphill trek.
Ground to all ground forces, stop just before the lip, engage infantry, hold on to end, we're going to push over and we're going to do all main engagement. So clear the near side first, for infantry.
You can see the little bits of damage where they've been hit by stray rounds or RPGs already. And again, this is going to get very death by 1,000 cuts-esque. But now T-72s and other fun things are going to be on the table in a moment.
Platoons caress the ridge, they'll start engaging from range. Play whack-a-mole from this ridge line, let's use the range and the height for our advantage. Left uphill, push flood. Use a bit more spacing, boys, to try and get at least 100 between.
Get them bunched up like that, take out more of their ablative armor. That's how I could potentially beat them here, is if I get them in little choke points like this. We can't deny that they aren't taking damage. Some of them are, I would assume, unscathed. Some of them, I mean, definitely have a hit on either one or, you know, both sides. You see 2 different hits right here, and then a 3rd hit. So, I mean, this tank here, it's at a very low amount. Oh, okay, her turns. So she just took a pretty nasty hit. She needs to deploy her countermeasures. Go, balls. I don't know why they didn't deploy their smoke countermeasures before coming out and doing that, but... they're gonna be taking more hits. Kill Whimsical off, but we still have that tank taking hits, and in a few more hits, that thing's gonna get taken out. Again, death by 1,000 cuts at this point. Critical damage all around. Still repairable, and they can just bring it back to the triple R, but looks like the tanks are really struggling to poke their heads out and try to pick off what they can here. Literally all 73mm cannons and World War II era weaponry. I got a single BMP as well. But like I said earlier, death by 1,000 cuts. I'd say Zeus Enhanced. That paired with Crow Zeus add-ons, Officer, will give you your best bang for your buck. No, Jay-Z's still moving his camera around. More ablative armor damaged. They might be able to get her up and get a repair. We have another thing up here, but nope. Tank goes out. And that is our first tank destroyed. But you can see where these guys have been taking some pretty hefty damage here. Gun got disabled on that tank.
Hey, platoon 1 is gonna rotate through triple R right now.
19, 18.
That's
I'm waiting
fine.
for it to respawn back here, then I'll
Just
drag
try
it
and
up.
keep
There
at
it
least
is.
half of them on the front line so you can keep the fire up.
Ground, this is high. Respawn tank has been brought up to Triple R's position. Hey, Wolfie, how you doing? What were you doing? Pardon my voice, I'm a bit under the weather, but I hope you are a-okay. Bringing more armor up for now. All of our dispersed infantry.
Takes forever to drive up this hill.
Roger that.
Start pulling everything out that I can, but looks like a majority of what's out here has been destroyed. So far, you know, for all of that, for one tank loss, that's pretty decent. Whimsical dies again.
I'm going to sit here because if I move any further forward, if you guys have to jump back fast, I may be in the way.
Tactical flip for the tank. Reforger? Nice. I've been better, but, you know, being a little sick, what can you do?
Move up.
Unless you want to repair.
Wim, just for your record, that's the respawn tank. If you can find JZ.
259 bar.
No, I want to get out of here before I get overpressured. But I had a feeling he'd look at it and go, is that my tank? I don't know.
The oven is being switched out for a fresh one. I'm taking the logo forward for some respawn.
They got the UGV back up here. She just took some nasty front hits. But it goes to show these aren't invincible. Truly death by 1,000 cuts. Yeah, that's our ratio. 15 World War II era tanks. Gotta remember it's T-55s as well, so, you know, early Cold War era tanks. But look, they've been hitting the stuff back here as well. So I'm gonna be... What's something funny we can deploy at them? Maybe some SPG-9 cars in a rush. I can also bring up autocannon Vics. Yeah, because that's the only thing on there that could harm a tank. It's the Takistani rocket force.
Platoon 2 ETA and full
They've got UAZs as well, hell yeah. And we'll send up a section of 72s.
We're gonna need a resupply, Bravo.
Alright.
We have the Vodnik army coming up. I suggest using heat. There's also one T-55 in front of the Vodnik army.
Let's go, Vodnik army!
We advise those techies are gonna have BTR and EMP turrets on the back and SPG, so take them out when you can.
I was about to say, if he flips himself, that's gonna be pretty damn funny. I say as I watch the SPG-9 just rip themselves apart here. Oh god, what the f... Ah yes, the most dangerous thing to the SPG-9 rocket force is not the tanks, it is themselves. Classic. Utter chaos.
Both platoons at the moment.
Utter chaos.
Who wants to do long range and who wants to charge?
I suggest we take out the techies first.
Oh, UAV just went down. I don't know to what, but it's
Still
down.
the question stands, who wants the long range and who wants the charge?
You're the commander, dude. You choose.
One can charge.
Once I give the signal, 1, I want you to charge down to the rocks in front. 2, keep up the long range.
Ah, I see what they're doing. They're basically having one group set up a base of fire, and they're gonna basically bump up platoon to platoon. Yep, vehicle bounding.
I wouldn't suggest going all that way because there might be shit to our right in the valley.
I already said there won't be any
Drone
helicopters.
is up here watching it, so that's why I'm giving you orders to those rocks.
Okay.
There's also SPG vehicles very far, and right next to the drone as well.
Oh, the UGV found a SPG-9 car and immediately dead it. That's funny.
Okay, platoon 1, hold the line, platoon 2, or whatever, charge. Push forward. We've got multiple armors pushing, I want to get us in a better line.
Alright.
Oh, God.
I'll delete the units pulling back and whatnot. I don't know why the rest of Karn's platoon isn't pushing up. Looks like they're also back there doing triple R. So that's a little awkward for them. T-55s that were trying to push up, riding up the debug corner are getting hit. Got other vehicles that tried that as well. Didn't really work out.
Also, the doggo lost all its wheels.
Yeah, I'm in the doggo right now. I'm trying to get him in later.
But yeah, I'm leaving some of the wrecks so they can use them as mobile cover if they need to.
Gonna get the vehicles that are down low and start engaging infantry east. Tanks that are still on the hill engage the armor far north.
We'll eventually have to slow down though because they're not going to be able to move. Because they'll have to constantly do triple R.
Bravo is covering you right now. Are you good?
So I'm going to set things up to stage, but I'm not going to push them in just yet. Because with the sheer volume, man.
Hey, is platoon 2 good to move, or are you still holding?
Nah, platoon 1 isn't in position yet. We're still engaging.
Alright, he's pulled out.
Copy that.
And as we can see, a majority of stuff has been utterly annihilated moving up that pass. So I'm just going to be moving all survivors off to the side. Armor will get a second to now push past this ridge. But again, this is delivering what I kind of wanted to for this test stop of armor, is basically give them a scenario where they're tough, but they're definitely not unkillable, and they'll definitely take heavy damage.
Round to both platoons. Push forward.
If they decide to just charge ahead and get annihilated.
All armor appears to be disabled or destroyed. There may be one tank on the northwest that's sneaking around.
Alright, headphone warning.
Just move it during leisure, keep together, watch out for infantry in the hills.
Where is the supply bag?
That's the back further down.
See you somewhere east.
I'll update the command marker in a moment.
That's fucking it. Copy.
Let's see.
Infantry bearing 46 as well.
Also, this isn't a GAU 8 rescripted. This is literally just a Vulcan minigun.
Alright, one is in position. We're still fighting shitters.
Does anybody have any eyes on that possible AA thing?
It's a very angry view somewhere, but yeah.
I'm gonna keep eye out in the gun if you can rearm.
Rearming. Doing it.
Nope. Tried to advance a bit, didn't work out, ended up exploding. Priceless. Alright, gonna push more infantry up. Again, Suicide Squad. I'm sure they'll be fine. Or they won't. Alright, command's still up there. I can start deleting everything back here, though. Oh, man. It's not the GAU 8, but it's still a fast-firing gun that fires explosive rounds, and you can see their ablative armor go up when I hit them on the side. But beyond that, it's literally just to put pressure on them more than anything. Like when a T-90 is being engaged by a Bradley's autocannon, that weapon's not going to penetrate the T-90, but it's going to scare the shit out of the people inside.
Ground to both platoons. Push along the road, echelon left and right. I will get the recon doggo up as soon as I get it repaired.
It's part of the fun. I wish I could have a goat army rush them. Unfortunately, it's not viable. Rest in peace, my pure and innocent goats. Oh, they're shooting at the people trying to pull away. That's cute.
There's the platoon 2. Go ahead.
Oh, they just had their turret disabled.
Just platoon 2. Platoon 2 is set up. If platoon 1 want to pass us, real good. You guys got good to push.
And then we got all this stuff on the far left. I'll delete some of the far stuff because I doubt Triple R is gonna go all the way back there. Let's see. Let's rush out our next wave of forces here. Alright, now we're gonna mix up a bit more forces here. Command BMP-2. Pair of 80 alphas. I'm assuming this got... I can't see how it got sniped, but...
Platoon of 72s with loader armor support pushing along main road.
Got these next batches
Recon
coming
doggo is
out.
pushing forward.
Recon Doggo, that's what they're calling it. No, I'm not bumping the accuracy up because, again, we've already been doing a good amount of damage to the tanks, even at 10% accuracy, but everything else, even spotting, is set to 90. That's how I'm able to get the armored units to engage from so far. That's how I'm able to get the AT guys to engage from so far. I guess the tanks don't have countermeasures in the commander seat to drop smoke out. I thought they did, but either that or the players just aren't using them. Autocannon fire's coming up. That's making them pull back. We got the 80 Alphas coming up, but they're getting shredded very quickly. But they are trying to return fire. And the UGV might get stuck behind this T-55 until they realize they might need to manually path it around. Ha. That's funny. We do have a nice tank battle line right here. I think one tank's back here for Triple R.
Got you covered.
And then, of course, any crewmen that survived, I'll try to route them out to the side. Got that cluster of armor. I hear some gunfire, which means they might be shooting at the UGV. That's adorable. Yeah, it is getting a little framey for myself, so I'm going to be deleting a few more items here. It also is partially due with all the smoke billows as well. I'm alright, Patch. Actually, I'm not. My voice has warmed up a little bit, but... Jeez, you don't have to blow away one dude with a whole HE round. You got a coax for a reason. Something just came up here. Just a little under the weather, you know. I'm gonna wait till I get a bit closer before I spring that group on them. I'll put another group over here, though. Start having them engage from range.
Ground to all forces, clear to push along the roads. Infantry remains with no armor.
Just worried about their supply line.
Some of us are getting rearmed at the moment.
That's fine.
Alright, we're gonna start setting up a massive back line here. I'm surprised we haven't seen the UAV try to do any strikes.
Be advised, recon doggo has taken small arms fire, so you will have to clear infantry as you move.
Is that behind us or in front of us?
In front. Doggo has already passed the line of burning wrecks and is pushing forward.
Yeah, everyone in here has an RPG. Don't ask about it. It just happens. Yeah, there's no desyncing or memory leaking, though, which is the important part. So I think it was literally just a mix of RHS and Beketov. Mainly Beketov, though, because I've had other issues not related to armor ops with that map, so... It hasn't been too much of an issue. At least allegedly.
To both platoons, move up to the rocks to the direct north. Drones currently striking, defending T-72s. I need you guys to move up and start long-range engagements.
And I can also bring in additional QRF from out here now. What do I have from... That looks fun. Let's send that. But I do need to set up some infantry patrols and whatnot. Between the patrols I'm going to put down in the AI, or what I'm about to delete from everything they're passing, I mean, I feel like everything should balance out, quote unquote. But, you know, we'll see.
Vehicles, northwest, CMPs down the road.
Got a platoon of BTR-80 Alphas in there, but wow. That got shredded immediately. Good for them. Back to the action. That would be the platoon of... BMP-1's getting killed in the second spot of BMPs, because of course.
Just two blue lines on your map. Those are the best hold and fire positions. If you want to move to other positions to fire from, by all means, but it's best to use those to get range on the oil.
Sure, we're gonna take the southern one.
Aye, aye, aye.
2-2 copy.
From Battlefield 3, Operation Firestorm, yeah. It would be a nice place to breach his infantry, but, you know, I'll let armor get their teeth in it for this one. That got recently cooked off. You gotta remember, it takes one armored Vic to get through the armor line to then completely annihilate their triple R, and they kind of get screwed in the operation from there. T-72s are getting annihilated as they're moving up, though, but they are returning fire. But as soon as they start pushing over this area, that's going to allow for everything I have here to begin engagement if they start picking things off. And I hear those 72s opening up. It's only a matter of time till they start engaging other aspects, and the 34s and everything else begins opening up as well. He's taking light arms fire with the UGV. Oh, the armor's even engaging that thing. How about that?
This is ground of both platoons. Maybe I'll push over the ridge north.
Looks like the turret's partially disabled on that one. You got RPGs hitting Sam. I think that was actually a good hit with the RPG there. They're continuing their advance. They've kept triple R back there, but that's all we really had, nothing beyond that. Yeah, so that's a 55 with a 72. We'll add a Shilka for good measure. They've marked a new command position to move up with.
Platoon 1, status check.
We're good.
Ground of platoon 2, status check.
Platoon 2, we're good. We're just dealing with infantry contact at the moment.
Okay, platoon 1, you're on the southern blue line. Platoon 2, the northern blue line, correct?
2 is south. 1 is south.
Okay, 2, you're going to have to do a split. Half will have to, the other half will have to.
His track's disabled.
2, 1, I want you to
Hold on,
keep an
that's
eye on
just a
objectives.
camera effect. I think the UGVs are getting shot down from that puppy.
The advice from this point on, the doggo is going to be no use. He'll only go in when you've cleared. It's going to be down to you guys and the Yavin to just wreck shit from range.
Yeah, it's fine.
Commander's moving up to the new command marker, then holding, and then from then on out, it's you guys just picking targets and popping them. Also, 1 and 2, if you can move or place markers to where you are, so I know. Because we're about to enter into possible close quarters with other armor.
This, though, that's highway of death material right there. I think they're doing some partial repairs right now. We see that more shots are coming in. We've got some of the 72s up here that have been smoked. You hear the autocannons and the BTR opening up as well. Armor basically needs to regroup at this point because they've got a few units tracked and whatnot, but they should be okay, at least in theory. I'm gonna push more sentries from the trees over here. See if I can get close with some armor hits. I'm gonna go harass Triple R with some of the crewmen here. You can see that one platoon is stretched out all the way over here. I don't know why their 4th tank is with the other platoon. Seems like there's a little bit of a mess at the moment. Those guys were able to get their track repaired. They need to pull out of that position because it's definitely a mess. I've got the armored reinforcements coming in, but that is also a big mess. I'm surprised I haven't really been seeing a lot of AGM strikes from the UAVs, but that might also just be because I haven't had the camera angle because I've been busy bringing in QRF and whatnot. You want me to joke around and bring a BM21 battery for funsies? And then what, I can try to manual fire those puppies? Here, before I do that. Nah, I won't be able to do much with that, so I'll just bring them in.
Don't have me up. Don't have me up.
We'll set them to careless. Well, all my sentries are dead. I guess that was to be expected. Let's see, what would I have? I'd probably have a platoon in here. Probably more on the lighter side, though, so let's go with some... Yeah, let's go with some BMP-1s. Hopefully it won't be smashing the gate or anything. And then we'll have a BMP-2 for command purposes.
Ground to Platoon 2. Platoon 2, copy. Apart from maybe one person who's keeping an eye to the northwest, face all.
You think I could take his track out?
Bearing 37 far tank.
When I RC, by the way, you can hear one of the platoon's local comms.
Platoon 1, I'm clearing for you for engagement on the oil field itself. Begin attacking armor targets you can see.
Ha. There's nothing I can do with it. I can't remove tracks. That's okay.
1, how copy?
Yeah, sorry. We're good.
I've deviously disabled this vehicle because I don't think it can advance before it actually deals with that.
I just want like 1 or 2 engaging vehicles currently situated around the refinery.
Oh, I think my BM-21's immediately got annihilated. That's funny.
Also, do be aware there are shulkers within the refinery proper, so air is trying to perform strikes. Don't be afraid if 22 start firing from distance.
All set up.
Now I'm gonna start getting the heavier assets out. Autocannons won't do much, but they'll disable the reactive armor, meaning that even the T-34's hits will be a lot more effective.
This is going to both platoons. Drone is currently on QRF denial. If you feel safe enough, all forces push towards the refinery. Secure that refinery. Watch for contacts northeast and north.
Now it's the southeast.
Just push at your own leisure. Try and stay together. Command will move up when the oil fields are secure enough.
Command interrogative, is marker accurate?
Marker is accurate, yes.
Sounds like...
It's the respawn vehicle, so it doesn't really matter, but now I'm having the crew run away. Run away! Run away!
Well...
Oh my god. Oh, we almost ran Kid Kings over. Oh, that was funny.
Ground forces, this is JTAC. Ground is down at this time. Relay any comments for JTAC?
Well, they've got medical in there, and I'm pretty sure I set that as a medical vehicle as well. Anyway, they're advancing. Looks like some of my armor is refusing to fight. Shame for display. But we have all of this armor coming in, and it appears to also be getting shot by possibly drone strikes. Yeah, everything else seems to be running for the hills. Pretty accurate. That was kind of funny, though. Look, I mean, no one is immune to my bullshit, all right? It's a Liru op, so you gotta protect yourselves accordingly, because if you don't, I will find you. And I will send 2 platoons of World War II era tanks, because that's the only thing we seem to have on you. All right, go. Guys, you're making me look bad. There we go. I was about to say, it looks like they're refusing to fight. That is accurate for this type of operation. It looks like he's dead.
A lot of dead lights.
Looks like, oh, he just went to drone view, but yeah, they got all that handled. So you got 2 tanks back there doing triple R.
Hey, we need resupply. Where is it at the moment?
Command will move up the resupply when the 2 right next to me finish getting this ordered. If you can hold where you are, hold where you are. If you need immediate emergency resupply, pull back.
Alright, T-34 counterattack. I'll delete some more of the wrecks over here, but... yeah, so now I've got the RPG defensive groups here. I also had a few Iglas on defense, but... ah, yes, the RPGs will also hit their own positions here. That's probably not the smartest thing. Ah, they're thinking they just run the pipes over. They cannot. There's specific crossing points they have to utilize. It appears they've walked right into a trap. What's the trap? Well, they're bottlenecked in a small position, which means I can send the RPG gunners after them. Oh, and the RPG gunners immediately got shot. Alright, we just need the 34s to come in from the north, and then we can pretty much box these 4 tanks. That's half of their force in this kill zone. Of Of course, we're gonna probably want some additional reinforcements. So why not just get some full T-72 platoons? Alright, so they've got some forces crossing over. I can delete all the stuff behind them. I think Karn's internet just went up in smoke, literally.
Command marker's updated. If you need a rearm, come pick it up. If not, work on pushing that refinery.
Yeah, so they're overwatching with this position, and they're sniping everything that tries to come in through here, and it looks like I'm not gonna get the box in that I wanted, but hey, maybe I'll have the 34s from the north come in and provide assistance, but we'll have to wait and see.
32 is platoon 1. You have multiple tanks pushing in east of the refinery. Be careful.
That's probably going to be my last little wave of QRF at the moment.
This is ground. Be advised, all drone support, ground and air is currently offline. We will have no further recon. Everybody keep your eyes open and watch for sneaky boys.
But yeah, you can see that some of the tanks have been pretty battered. We have one on 41%, one on 81%. With vanilla vehicles, they do kind of, you know, gradually take damage overall until they're repaired, so you just have to keep hitting them. Yeah, you can see Sir Squirrel's tank, only 79% health remaining, but they've taken a bit of a beating here. One second. Karn, who are you with?
Daz.
Alright, one second. Select him, look at Daz, teleport, which should still be here.
Ground to high command, can we get Rex deleted from where we are back towards spawn?
Already have been doing it.
Thank you, because we're having a lot of frame drops out here.
Not much I can do with this big of an AO and the ratios of AI we're spawning. I'll delete a few of these smoking wrecks because it's mainly the smoke decals that cause those issues. Stand by.
Just do what you can, we'll work with what we've got. Also, that's from ground all forces. If you see enemy vehicles disappearing after they've been destroyed, that's just frame saving. Don't be too worried.
No, it's the ghost of Liru. It doesn't help that I have a lot of armor coming in from various spots here, and they don't seem to know how to pathfind, so I'm going to get rid of that group and just spawn them in later. Again, it's hard to make armor ops work with all the particle effects and whatnot, but you work with what you can at that point. So it looks like the front groups are cycling out for triple R and whatnot, which makes sense. But I'm going to go ahead and get those armored assets respawned. I'm just trying to find a little ditch or whatnot to put them in a covered position. So we'll put them over here. And that was 4 T-55s and 4 T-72s.
Enemy tank push north of your line. T-34.
Currently north, northeast.
And then him I'll respawn. It also is a bit of pathing, but... Wow, yeah, he went to defend only. These things getting shot immediately as they come out of that position, though, is kind of funny. I imagine, though, something clipped on one for them to fly back there. That or the AGM started coming in. And you got the crewman just watching like, yeah, that tracks. That tracks. And a Yavin just went down. That's a bit of quick reinforcing.
I thought you said the enemies didn't have an air force.
That was a friendly Yavin flying over.
No, there was.
No, that was an enemy T-72 flying.
So there's a group of 8 tanks I spawned a minute ago, and one of them clipped on one of the tanks, and 3 of them flipped, and one of them went forward and somehow almost ended up hitting Daz and Karn over 3 clicks away. That was incredible.
Yes, high jet maneuver.
Aye, aye, aye. You gotta love Arma physics. Oh, I see they're trying to land the Yavin by the drone. They gotta get in a more open area for that. It's possible, though.
Round up platoon 1 and platoon 2. Who feels likes boxing inside that refinery?
There's T-72 tank push coming somewhere east. So,
Send the AT monkeys.
platoon 1 is currently sitting on its position for now.
What are physics, right? What even are Arma physics? Oh, now he's just gonna drive it over. You could just put triple R in that ditch and then, that's funny. But yeah, the Yavins are very versatile with how well you can land them and take them off from very limited amounts of terrain.
Ground command to platoon 2.
Platoon 2 copy.
Congratulations, you know you're gonna get boxing. Go clear out that goddamn refinery. Platoon 1, I want you to provide security north and east.
We'll try.
I wonder if I, Oh boy. Oh shit, that broke garrison on all of them. Well, it looks like it wasn't permanent, but that wasn't something that I wanted, but oh well. At least I gave them all RPGs. More RPG warheads. No, it only did it for the one. Oh, that makes it even worse. Oh well. I'll rely on my great armored force to come in and, yeah. Angel, you mem leaked? I guess that's always just gonna be an issue with armor ops and all the particle effects going. There's not anything I can do. There's definitely a smaller rate of it. But Angel, you can get back on. I can teleport you up to your group. Just remind me who your gunner is.
Ground command of both forces. Be
Are
advised,
you
command marker,
really?
I am moving
Really?
up.
Did you
Update
just
marker,
okay?
secure.
Also, it was timing of advice to just charge in there but I guess.
I'm waiting for them to hit each other on accident. Kanet's running a completely new engine, so I would hope, you know. But all right, let's go to Angel. Angel, who are you with?
Oxen.
Oxen, all right. That explains why he's just kind of charging in and... yeah. I think I just heard an Igla launch. Oh, yeah, there goes the drone. Well, that makes sense.
This is command to all forces. AA manpads are active within the refinery. Drones are off station until that is taken out.
It's just circling as it goes down. There it is. No, don't you dare go hold fire. I want you to continue murdering them. Alright. At this point, I'm pretty sure I can despawn everything outside of this AO. That tank never went in. That's cute.
The advised command marker updated, marker dead accurate.
Going for a track hit. Willow Tree, thanks for the tier 3 resub at 41 months, man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario, man. We'll admit we're on the tail end, but hey, it's part of the fun. How have you been? Haven't heard from you in a hot second. I'm a little under the weather at the moment, so pardon my voice. Though I think it's gotten a bit better. It started a lot more hoarse, but... oh, I am slow in thought today. I'm thinking that's going to be the last platoon of forces I send. Yeah, but I told them no air, and I don't want to go against my word on that. You know a guy that got laid in a Merkava? Of course you do. It's always Bror with his stories. Yeah, you know people. Right, let's go with that. Also hydrate. Just realized there is a little radio tower up there. What the heck is the Merkava doing? They're just running over the fencing.
Soon one killed one times manpad in
Roger that, there's probably one or maybe two more in there.
I got 2 tanks that refuse to go in. Alright, we'll give it 2 minutes and then we'll wrap it up. Overall, though, I think that was a good test. There's still... I think both Karn and Angel got mem leaked, though, towards the end, so... that was definitely by the hour mark, so it's tough to say. Like, I think armor ups are still going to be a bit of an issue, but...
I would say halfway.
So that's one, if you'd like to put 1 or 2 people to move in and help stay with 2, by all means, if not, keep up the pressure.
Oh. You put a manpad in the sky! Here's an HE. Here's an HE tank round, broski.
Roger that.
Dratha, thanks for the 4-month resub as well. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. I believe the proper term with that is getting a-nade. Alright, let's start mass surrendering. We're out of ammo, and it's clear that the armor is... too much. Let's see what the player base does in light of this revelation.
This is Command. Be advised, AA has been spotted western oil drums northernmost.
Can you repeat that?
Marker Mac, accurate. Hit them with guns, please.
Oh. I mean... I'm sure it'll be fine.
I cannot see that mark.
Roger, ground will give M2 fire.
Fuel tanks don't blow up. That would be
clearing.
cool to program, though. I could probably program some sort of script, though. But I'm happy with my garrison working this AO.
People are surrendering in the refinery, apparently.
Roger that. Secure the refinery area. Do not engage any surrendered units.
Yeah, he tried pulling a gun.
Otherwise, they're still shooting.
Platoon 2, secure the internals. Platoon 1, set up a line. Keep east and north clear at this time.
North is kinda hard. Can't see.
Yeah, maneuver if you have to.
Wow! Here, I'd like to wrap up the AO. Hey, let's start shooting the surrendering guys. Okay. Ground, this is high. It appears all forces are surrendering as long as the players aren't actively shooting outbreak.
Guess we won.
Damn, I was gonna steal his tank.
Ground, all forces hold fire unless fired upon.
Fire unless fired upon.
Hearing shots fired inside console.
Okay, now we can index unless some other tank crew decides executing the surrender guys will be funny. I almost stole a tank. That would have been great.
Good work, everybody.
Why is Jay-Z's tank on fire?
Who got that shot off at the end? The fuck? God
Best
damn.
shot. Those were
I
two,
don't
man.
know.
That was impressive.
Yeah, well, whoever shot us last tried to run us over, and then they became an airplane. So fuck you.
Yes.
So, for the record, I almost stole Arkson and Angel's tank because they decided to dismount and start executing the surrender people.
I wanted to take him into the tank. On my screen, he pulled a gun.
Oh, right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the surrendered unit pulled the gun. Okay. All right.
I wanted to take him into the tank, alright?
Okay, why did you get out of the tank in an armor hop?
It's not entirely my idea, but kind of is as well.
It's not my idea, but it also was kind of my idea. Anyway,
Also
hope you
known
had
as you're a
fun.
moron.
Karn and Angel, both you memory leaked, right?
Yeah.
Karn, did you?
But it was late.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was within an hour. I mean, it was definitely a lower rate of memory leaking. I'm still trying to pin down if it's because of Bekatov or RHS. So I guess next step will be to run an RHS armor op, or I'll run, because we're going to have World War II make a resurgence. We'll do World War II armor op or two during March. But nonetheless, hope that was enjoyable. Definitely hope it felt like there was a lot of things to shoot at, and it felt balanced. I think we only had one tank fully explode, but there were definitely some that got disabled here and there. So I felt the balance was perfectly fair and very target rich for an op like this. But otherwise, ground, I had a few crew members come up and take his track off, and then when Ground got out to investigate, I blew his head off. That was also entertaining. But nonetheless, Ground, go ahead. How are you?
Just for your notice, Devil also was having slight memory leaks while he was running the drones, but that was well towards the end, so that was fine. But otherwise, I just generally did what tanks usually do: is sit long range and just smack everything that comes its way, and every now and then push up when it's clear. And yeah, just generally let you boys shoot at everything and anything that was in the way, and I just made sure Devil took out every single ambush that was waiting for us. When it came to the oil refinery itself, I then just let you guys go ham, and I knew you guys were going to have trouble because standard Macavers don't do well in close range. If we had the up armored, we'd be fine, but yeah. Otherwise, everyone did well. We kept line, we kept shooting. Drones found a lot of fire and AA, but apart from that, everyone did fine on my end. Platoon 1.
Good up, no issues. Couple of 100 targets to shoot at, armor-wise. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, balancing seemed fine. And pacing was also good.
All right, Bravo Platoon.
And two.
That was fun. I tried command for the one time. Never gonna do it again because that sucked. I like to be being told to do things and then criticizing you for it. So yeah, I'm not gonna command anymore. But I think we did well, even with my inexperience. It was fun as fuck.
All right. This weekend I'll have some fill-in. I'm probably gonna push pay for pain back one more week. I know I've done that for like 4 weeks in a row, but at the same time, I'm sick. But I will have something else to fill in on Saturday. Either another SOG mission, because I like to do that once a month. Otherwise, maybe something World War II-esque. But anyway, hope you guys had fun, and yeah, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Thank you for playing.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right. Thanks for the help.
Thanks.
If anybody else they'd like to put.
All right. We'll be back at 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock-esque for the 506 stop. I'm going to go lay down and have a nap because I am very, very wiped. So thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your night. Cheers, and have a good one.